Let me know if this sounds familiar. You show up to the gym 4 or 5 days a week, push yourself, lift heavy. You are tracking your macros, making sure you hit that golden 200 grams of protein every single day. You are prioritizing your sleep. Welcome to Dr. Levitas. But when you look in the mirror, or when you measure your progress, nothing is happening. Your muscles simply won't grow, your strength is plateauing, and honestly, you just feel exhausted. It is incredibly frustrating. It feels like your body is betraying you, but I promise you, it is not. You aren't doing the wrong exercises, and you aren't genetically cursed. You are simply fighting a biological event that you can't see. Today, we are going to uncover the hidden mechanism that is sabotaging your hard work. We are going to talk about the inflamed gains paradox, and why a hidden, systemic fire inside your body is literally switching off your ability to build muscle and heal. Please hit the like button and leave a comment. Your engagement is a huge help to the channel. To understand why your muscles aren't growing, we first have to understand how they grow in the first place. And that brings us to the most important biological pathway in your muscular system, the mTOR pathway. Think of mTOR, which stands for mammalian target of rapamycin, as the master general contractor of your muscle cells. When mTOR is activated, it signals to your body, we have the resources, we have the energy, it is time to build. It grabs the protein you eat and synthesizes it into new, stronger muscle tissue. For decades, we thought that all you needed to do to flip this switch was lift heavy weights and eat amino acids. But here is the critical piece of the puzzle that modern science has revealed. mTOR is incredibly sensitive to its environment. And if your body is dealing with chronic systemic inflammation, it gets completely shut down. Think about it from an evolutionary perspective. Inflammation is your body's alarm system. It's a defense mechanism designed to fight off infections, heal from severe injuries, and keep you alive. When you have high levels of systemic inflammation, often measured by a blood marker called CRP or C-reactive protein, your body believes it is under attack. If your house is in the middle of a Category 5 hurricane, you don't call the general contractor to start building an expansion on the kitchen. You board up the windows and survive. Your body does the exact same thing. In a landmark 2018 study on aging and anabolic resistance, researchers found that elevated systemic inflammation directly interferes with the signaling proteins that turn on mTOR. Your body essentially says, we are in a state of emergency. We cannot afford to spend energy building muscle right now. We must use all our resources to fight this internal fire. The build signal is completely blocked. So, where is this hidden fire coming from? Why are so many of us walking around systemically inflamed without even knowing it? A massive part of the answer lies in what we are fueling our bodies with, specifically the overwhelming presence of ultra-processed seed oils in the modern diet. Every single cell in your body, including your muscle cells, is wrapped in a protective layer called a lipid bilayer, a membrane made of fats. When you consume a diet that is heavily reliant on ultra-processed, highly refined seed oils, you are flooding your system with an unnatural excess of omega-6 fatty acids. Your body incorporates these highly unstable, easily oxidized fats directly into your cell walls. What happens next is devastating for your muscle growth. These cell membranes become stiff, rigid, and chronically inflamed. They literally become deaf to the signals trying to reach them. When you eat that beautiful 200 grams of protein, insulin tries to knock on the door of the muscle cell to deliver the amino acids. But because the cell wall is stiff and inflamed from these processed oils, the receptor doesn't respond. The nutrients are left floating in your bloodstream, unable to enter the muscle tissue to stimulate repair. You are eating the building blocks, and sadly, the construction site is locked. But the assault on our internal environment doesn't initiate at the cell wall. It actually starts much deeper in our digestive tract. There is an intricate, powerful connection known as the gut-muscle axis. When we consume diets low in fiber, high in processed additives, and experience chronic stress, the delicate lining of our gut becomes compromised. The tight junctions that hold our intestinal walls together begin to loosen, creating a condition commonly known as leaky gut. When this happens, fragments of bacteria from your digestive tract, specifically highly inflammatory compounds called lipopolysaccharides, or LPS endotoxins, leak directly into your bloodstream. A fascinating 2020 clinical review on endotoxemia showed exactly what happens next. When your immune system detects these LPS molecules in the blood, it panics. It triggers a massive systemic immune response. It floods your body with inflammatory cytokines. Once again, your body goes to fight. And in these times, the mTOR pathway is silenced. Muscle protein synthesis plummets, and ironically, muscle breakdown accelerates as your body scavenges for amino acids to feed the immune response. This systemic low-grade attack explains another incredibly frustrating symptom: chronic unending muscle soreness. We all know about DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. That ache you feel a day or two after a great workout is normal. That is acute, localized inflammation, which is a necessary part of the healing process. But if you are eating protein, resting, and you are still brutally sore 4, 5, or 6 days after a workout, that is not normal DOMS. When your body is systemically inflamed from poor gut health, oxidized oils, and high CRP, your cellular cleanup crew is exhausted. The macrophages that are supposed to enter the muscle, clear out the microtears, and initiate repair are distracted and dysfunctional. The localized fire of your workout never gets put out because the entire surrounding environment is already burning. You stay sore, you feel heavy, and your performance crashes. Now, what is the most common reaction when we feel this chronic soreness? We reach into the medicine cabinet. And this is where we make one of the biggest mistakes in our fitness journey. Taking non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs, like ibuprofen after a workout feels like a logical solution to the pain. But biochemically, you are shooting yourself in the foot. Remember how I said a short, localized burst of inflammation is required to build muscle? When you lift weights, you create microtrauma. Your body releases enzymes called COX-1 and COX-2 to create acute inflammation, which signals the satellite cells to rush in, fuse to the muscle fiber, and make it bigger and stronger. A landmark 2017 study published in the Acta Physiologica journal definitively proved that taking high doses of NSAIDs completely blocks these COX enzymes. By popping ibuprofen, you are chemically blunting your body's natural repair cycle. You might temporarily numb the ache, but you are also numbing the very signal that tells your muscle to adapt and grow. You are sacrificing long-term healing for short-term comfort. So how do we fix this? How do we extinguish the systemic fire, heal the gut, and turn the mTOR master switch back on? We do it by introducing the ultimate biological coolant, omega-3 fatty acids. If omega-6 from ultra-processed seed oils are the spark that lights the fire, omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, are the fire extinguishers. When you begin to consume a diet rich in high-quality omega-3s from wild-caught fatty fish, grass-fed meats, or high-quality algae supplements, you begin to replace the rigid fats in your cell membranes. The cell walls become fluid, flexible, and beautifully sensitive again. When insulin knocks, the door opens. When amino acids arrive, they are welcomed inside. Furthermore, omega-3s actively convert into specialized molecules called resolvins and protectins. These incredible compounds travel through your body, actively resolving the inflammatory immune response, calming down your C-reactive protein levels, and telling your immune system, the fight is over. We are safe. Once the systemic inflammation cools off, the magic happens. Your gut begins to heal. The leaky junctions tighten up. The endotoxins stop flooding your blood. And finally, in this calm, nourished, safe environment, the mTOR pathway lights up green. Your body goes back to doing what it wants to do naturally, thriving, repairing, and building strong, resilient metabolic tissue. Here is the doctor's verdict: turn the fire off. The journey to building a strong, healthy body is not just about what you do for 1 hour in the gym. It is about how you care for your cellular environment the other 23 hours of the day. You cannot force a stressed, inflamed body to build. You have to nurture it. By stepping away from ultra-processed, inflammatory oils, supporting your gut health, and prioritizing deeply nourishing omega-3s, you are laying down the foundation for sustainable, lifelong vitality. You are turning off the alarm bells and giving your body permission to heal. And I want to hear from you in the comments below. What is one inflammatory food you are going to swap out for a healing omega-3 rich option this week? Let's build a healthier environment from the inside out. Until next time, stay curious, stay resilient, and take care of your health. And watch this video suggestion. It was especially picked for you. Please share, comment, like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thank you. It helps a ton with the algorithm. Remain tuned for future videos and keep growing.